Uh, Sunil, the first big cabinet meeting is today evening at 5 o'clock. What's really interesting is that's just at the time when the GDP figures are also coming out. This, the GDP numbers, economy being one of the major failures, if we can call it, or major challenges of Modi 1.0. So as they get into power, first cabinet meeting, they will be confronted with some numbers. Is that going to be one of the top priorities, or do you think today's cabinet meeting is just going to be generic about introductions and portfolios?
Well, today's cabinet meeting is going to be more about, not about portfolios, because that is expected to be announced during the course of the day. It's basically about the vision and whatever the agenda that the government has in mind. Clearly, of course, GDP is an important factor, and that is something that the new finance minister will take into account and try to see that the manufacturing sector, especially small and medium scale in particular, does not take a beating, and what needs to be done in terms of impetus and growth, because he will then have a few days to present the new budget to the parliament. And it's in that backdrop that that work will start. Having said that, you've seen the Narendra Modi cabinet. It's quite clear that there is a mix of old and new, and it's clearly on that the Prime Minister is hoping to take everybody along. In particular, sections, as you've seen, from South, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu don't have representatives. There is a problem, as Ratnadeep was showing, about Northeast. So I think the biggest challenge for them is to show that they will be inclusive or Sabka Vishwas. That's something that will be factored in by the Narendra Modi government. And it's in that backdrop that clearly he will give his vision. We don't know, because officially there's been no agenda circulated yet for the cabinet meeting, whether there are any agenda items which will be brought on the table. That's something that we'll have to keep abreast of. But definitely the Union Cabinet meeting today will send a message that the cabinet is all set to get down to business from day one.